33-17 is the final, Sam. Michigan simply dominates. Take away the 17 points. Michigan's defense only gives up 3 points on that opening drive, and then nada, zip, zilch, 0. This was an impressive win, none the least. You got to give credit when credit's due.
Yeah, you got to start out talking about the defense and give the players credit. They said youth did not matter. The fact that they hadn't played a lot of football did not matter. Experience in the system did. That's what Don Brown said. He said, I'm not going to dial back the aggression one bit because the defense is the defense. It's up to us as coaches, he said, to bring them up to speed and equip them so they can go out there and execute. And boy, did they ever. I know Florida has been an anemic offense in the past. I know they were missing a couple of talented players, but that putrid effort that we saw out there wasn't just due to that. You saw a stifling front seven that Florida never could solve.
You know what's funny is that post-game I saw animated Rashawn Gary still not over what the Florida running back was saying that this Michigan defense couldn't run sideline to sideline. They used that as motivation. They looked like, I'm going to say it, faster than last year's defense. You saw that speed that you just haven't seen in a Michigan defense in a long time.
I think at the linebacker position they are faster. Up front, when you look at Rashawn Gary, they certainly have speed and athleticism across the board, and they might be a click faster. What's going to be tested is their depth, but they owned the time of possession offensively. So, you really didn't have to tax the endurance as much in this game for Michigan. But again, you talk about the defensive effort. They unveiled some new defensive wrinkles that weren't on film, and that tells you about how much Don Brown believed in where his team was as far as the concept defensively. He felt like they understood what he wanted to do conceptually, so he could throw some new wrinkles in, and they went out and they had this offense totally confused. And you would expect nothing less from a Don Brown defense going against a freshman quarterback and a transfer quarterback in Malik Zaire. Those guys were ill-equipped to deal with everything Michigan threw at them today.
Wilton Speight came out firing and got the touchdown to Tariq Black. Then he throws back-to-back pick sixes, gets yanked from the game, had to chill out, so to speak. That's what Harbaugh said post-game. Came back in, his nerves settled, and sort of just led this Michigan team to start the second half. And they just rattled off 16 unanswered points.
Let's talk about the positive first. He and John O'Korn both were able to take some deep shots down the football field. Michigan has so many weapons. And you saw Tariq Black. He said he was nervous. He normally played in front of 100 people. He played in front of 100,000 today. Imagine what that kid is going to do when he's not nervous, when he's calm. They hit a deep shot to Nick Eubanks, the tight end down the middle. They told us that was coming as well. But the element that everything is going to be based upon is their ability to establish the line of scrimmage and run the football, and they ran it effectively today. You had the stats over 200 yards rushing. And how about Ty Isaac? Big plays, drive extending plays. He had 2 first down conversions on 3rd and 13s, a 3rd and 13 early in the game, a 3rd and 13 late in the game. He had a 4th down conversion as well. That young man made the most out of his carries, and he blocked well today. It was an outstanding day for Ty Isaac and an outstanding day for the running game. But Wilton Speight, you nailed it. Look, he had some mistakes today. He acknowledged that second interception was on him. The first one, hits the receiver in the hands, has to come down with it. But then he missed some throws. He checked to a pass in the corner to Kokoa Crawford, and he misfired. It was high. So those are the things that they have to clean up, because this game, honestly, Josh, 33-17 is a deceptive score. You nailed it. It was an utter domination, and they are lucky that this game wasn't 47-3. Well, that's what it should have been. That's what it should have been.
All I gotta say is this: Harbaugh said you can't get the second win till you get the first win. Well, Michigan got that today, and let's see if they'll get their second win starting next week when they host Cincinnati.